Things to do after the Slex. Smoke. Water cold feet. Sleep together. Bury the corpse again. Can't wait to gamble today. Literally shaking. That's called dedication. That's called an addiction. Buddy, I've been gambling every day for 20 plus years. It's all I think about, and I still haven't gotten addicted, so doubt it's happening. I hate that September, October, November and December aren't the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th months. Whoever ducked this up should be stabbed. Good news. Which turns me into a frog. Now suffer. Me chilling on a leaf. Which, wait. Me experiencing happiness for the first time in my life. Which, wait, no. I was checking out this goat, dog, pig, hybrid chupacabra looking animal thing for way too long before I realized it. This guy made a spider cop cosplay and it rules. Part man, part spider, all cop. Spider cop, sees bulk guy and pop pop cop. It took me a minute to get this, but when I did. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Scientists recreate the face of a 9,000-year-old Greek teenage girl. Oh, hi Mark. No wonder them Greeks went for the boys instead. $50 is for monthly sub. $80 is for video of any length. You choose the scenario. 8 sweetie. I'm gonna report you to IRS. Have a nice time. Bulked. Bye. Did you actually call Ducking Taxes Service, you ducking virgin? I'm being audited. I hope you are happy, you ducking virgin. Loose a cucumber. No girl wants to touch you anyway. Thanks for ruining my income. Hope you feel better now, you worthless virgin. Ask away. How did you and your husband meet? This is actually pretty funny. My first cousin, and very good friend at that time, married my husband's best friend. I was 14 when she got married, and we lived next door to them. And my husband would come over and end up at our house every day playing ball, etc. He was 22. My husband and I became best friend over the years, and we ended up married 3 years later. I was 17. My husband 25. My dad and mom loved Keith to death, and they agreed to let us marry rather than burn. My husband got saved during this time and my dad discipled him over those years. It was all the Lord. Kirby just swallowed you. What ability did he get? Parnad Beach Shine. Just so you know, I'm bi. Me, trying to be understanding. Slexual polar? Help. So my boyfriend was out of town, and I was super honey. I don't have any Slex toys, so long story short, I decided to try something new, and I shat in a condo and froze it. Apparently it's called an Alaskan pipeline. Anyway, midway through the big O, the condo broke, but I didn't stop. I just wanna know if I can get an infection or something from it. I mean, it did come from my own body, so I think I'm fine. This is what I get for being on Reddit instead of working right now. Large orange abstract area rug. Moving into a smaller place and need to sell. Looks amazing with wood furniture. What's your favorite pun? Just wondering. The one with your mom in it. My mom died when I was 3. Please share the link. Would love to see her. Can someone tell me how to get rid of face fat? There's actually some exercises that can help you lose face fat. Turn your head to your left, then turn your head to your right. Do this a few times. Now do that every time someone offers you food, fatty. Military wives when he goes on deployment. LMFAO. Item Mago cheat. This isn't funny at all. My girlfriend's husband is fighting for your freedom, so show some ducking respect. Daddy, why do you have to go to work every day? To buy nice toys. But all my toys are shut. Lol, mine ain't. 18 missing assignments, and 1 day to do them. I think my only option is to go missing under mysterious circumstances. I can help. It's alright. Majority of these are just case studies for one class. I can probably finish them. Thank you though. I meant help you go missing under mysterious circumstances. Did you know, if you hold an ermine up to your ear, you can hear what it's like to be attacked by an ermine? The family circus. This will be a portrait of all the men in our family. She donated 30 inches of her hair to make wigs for children with answer. Now some poor kid has to be a ginger on top of having answer. When you find something you like, so you get it in every color. I knew a girl who liked babies and did something similar. He's been in for a year and now he's going to be a daddy. I haven't told him yet. He's going to freak out. This is the traditional food in my country. But Carol, the plate is empty. I know. What's your silly Fortnite name? First name, your favorite candy. Middle name, time your parents leave for work. Last name, your home address. Vaporizing chicken in acid. This is great info. How much would someone need for a chicken that's roughly 180 pounds? You are not free. No, you are not free. But you are in cage. Starts publicly masturbating. Tell me a joke about woman. I'm sorry, but I do not generate content that could be considered offensive or disrespectful to any individual or group, including women. Jokes that demean or belittle a certain group are not appropriate. Let's keep our conversation respectful and professional. Tell me a joke about man. Sure, here's a joke for you. Why did the man put his money in the freezer? He wanted cold hard cash. Sitting right behind the exit row. Guy takes his feet stretched out pic with a caption, "Do I look like I said economy?" Sent from economy. An alligator is swimming in a Florida lake with a knife in its head. I'm pretty sure whoever pulls a knife from the gator's head gets to be the new king of Florida. Excaligator. Check the comments. Dad shaves his daughter's hair for bowling a girl with answer. Thank God she didn't make fun of a pregnant girl. What the duck 101 science fact. Blood can be used as egg substitute when baking due to their similar protein composition. Not that we'd recommend it, but a team at Nordic Food Lab studied the science behind blood's coagulating properties and determined blood is a viable egg substitute in baking due to the very similar protein compositions shared between the two. If you're out of eggs and super desperate to bake your souffle, the substitution ratio is 65 grams of blood for 1 egg, or 43 grams of blood for 1 egg white. But probably just run to the store instead. Screenshot. Taking screenshots of Google Maps before the updates hit. Ukraine. Taiwan. Remind me 1 year. What would you do if a couple asked you to be their third? Are you up to it, and why? Depends on who's asking. Like if it was some very attractive cool couple, maybe I'd entertain it. But if it was an annoying couple like my wife and her boyfriend, count me out. Did you know? When Cannonbolt, one of the strongest aliens of Ben, transforms into a sphere, he can snack his own nut and use it as a joystick to change his direction. When you play Simon Says with your uncle, and he says, "Simon says don't blink," and then he starts ducking the cat. This high school was strategically designed to make it harder for a potential mass shooter. The Peep Merchant. They are literally designing schools like maps in frames per second games. New York school issues apology after students were served chicken, waffles, and watermelon for Bulk History Month. Weird but true. Woman found lookalike online and called her to fake owned out. Prosecutors. A German woman is accused of murdering a lookalike she found on Instagram in an elaborate attempt to fake her owned out. All fight scenes are now sex scenes. What movie are you watching first? John Wick. They definitely shouldn't have ducked his dog. Son, daddy, who sings this? Me. This is Michael Jackson. Son, I love Michael Jackson. Me. Well, the thing about Michael Jackson is, he would have loved you too. Wife. Okay, that's enough. Where were you yesterday? There was nobody else to cover your shift. I'm sorry. I was becoming a father yesterday. Oh really? I'm happy for you. Boy or girl? I'll tell you in 9 months. You're fired. I don't need a man. I know how to put oil in my car. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. Richard Branson. How airplanes fly. 2022 was wild, since it was the year of the tiger. I'm sure 2023 will be much more tame, since it's the year of the rabbit. The rabbit. If I get hungry, I'll have, like, an orange horse. How this make you feel? Feel like a child exiting a shipping container on Epstein Island. When I was like 16, I tried to prank my mom on April Fools by telling her I was pregnant, and she said you have to have sex to get pregnant, Emma. Can right answers be wrong? Latest clash over white supremacy culture in math. Dan 37. 6 kilometers away. I recently broke up with my girlfriend because she didn't know how I like my coffee. I like my coffee the same way I like my woman, without other people's nut in it. Media. Gamers are evil. Gamers meet in real life at bedside of terminally ill friend. They are waiting for him to drop his inventory. This headline is crazy. Mother finds out her son's bride is her long lost daughter on their wedding day after spotting birthmark on her hand, but marriage goes ahead because the groom had been adopted. Dude pays $10,000 to meet a girl he follows on OnlyFans. All he got was a hug. 1 month later, that money is funding a trip for her and her actual boyfriend that she had the entire time. I met my top fan for $10,000. We are going to see the world together, babe. 1 VK at a time. I have 0 friends, but it's okay because I have a lot of strangers. How you know if a bitch really wet or it's a yeast infection? Put her pants in the microwave if a loaf of bread pop out, voila. Twin sisters with 2 completely different aesthetics. One says daddy, the other says father. Excuse me, you need a license to be that cute. You're way over the legal limit. I'm gonna need to see some registration. Oh, no. I'm sorry, officer. I seem to have left my purse at home. I don't have my license or registration. Pow 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 pow. Reload. Pow 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 pow. The United States is the only major country that does not guarantee healthcare as a right. We already have the right to healthcare. It's called owning a gun. How is owning a gun healthcare? Well, my grandma broke her ankle, so instead of wasting money and taking her to the doctor, I just shot her. I thought my vasectomy would keep my wife from getting pregnant, but apparently it just changes the color of the baby. Oreo rolls out new wasabi and heat chicken wing flavored cookies. If you offer me an Oreo and I bite down into a wasabi flavored cookie, it's hands on sight. Class clown. Yo, our teacher has ads, so there's no class today. The class partying. The girl with straight A's. Father, son, you were adopted. Son, what? I knew it. I want to meet my biological parents. Father, we are your biological parents. Now pack up. The new ones will pick you up in 20 minutes. Hello folks, I'm trying to sell this never used Minions luxury suite casket. Unfortunately my kid grew out of it, so now it's just collecting dust. Need it gone as soon as possible, and don't try and lowball me cause I know what I got. Willing to trade, but only for a bigger one that would fit a younger teenager in. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to follow me to see my journey. Researchers look a dinosaur in its remarkably preserved face. I'm 21 and my daughter's 15. Her teachers never take me seriously. One dog did not go to heaven. An absolute legend. 14/10. Dog, a fake hero. Pushes children into the Seine to rescue them and win beefsteaks. Special correspondents, The New York Times. Looked it up and it's so funny. So he did save a child from drowning once. He was a Newfoundland and they are very good swimmers. A kid falls in and he rescues it. Awesome. Everyone gives him steak. He immediately realizes I get steak when this happens and starts pushing toddlers in and then dragging them back out every single day. This is a dog If you see a cat then you're in love with me. Grandma used to say, don't brag about how good you can cook. Men will eat 3-day-old pizza. Impress him with Nulse legs. 43.20. Would you like to round up to the next dollar to fight children with diabetes? Sure. 44. Wait a second. Too late. 80 cents gets you 3 minutes and a hammer. Push. Children diabetes battle zone. You can just be drunk at work, nobody checks. I work at a daycare. I'm tasked with keeping 4 to 6 infants, less than 12 months old, alive for 10 hours. Now they won't notice. Just realized that my boyfriend never asked me to be his girlfriend and we never established that we are dating. We just live together and have a baby together, but we don't have an anniversary or anything. OMG, are we dating? Is it too late to ask what are we? What if we are just friends? I just asked him if we are dating, and he said we just brothers and hit his chest with his fist, then peace signed me. In a parallel universe, show pens. Send tentacles please. Guys, I'm gonna try my best, but it's a ducking radioactive dinosaur. Stay home if you sick. Come over if you thick. Real answer, moan. If you want a guy to get insta hard, just one solid moan into my mouth and it's on. My wife moans so loudly during sex, I can hear her all the way down at the bar. Well, there's no circle thingy with the slash through it, so I guess it's okay. How could you? I trusted you and you cheated on me. Oh, sorry dad. That was meant for Jim. Oh. On a completely unrelated topic, have you seen my shotgun anywhere? In 1985, a black bear found and ate $15 million worth of cocaine. There was probably about 5-minute window before he died where he was the most dangerous apex predator on any ducking continent. Cocaine bear. When you visit Germany, when Germany visits you. Your biggest financial mistake was not buying a home at the age of 5. Dave Ramsey. So a friend of mine works at a car dealership. A young person came in with an older car and wanted to know why his iPhone charging port is scratching his screen and not charging. Stranger, Jessica, please tell me it's you. You. Nope, sorry. Stranger, fine. I'm gonna disconnect now. You. Or, come back. I can be your Jessica. Stranger. Haha. XD, what's your name? You. Mohammed. Stranger has disconnected. 6 divided by 2 multiplied to the quantity of 6 minus 2. Going from what I learned in my school, the way you see the thing is 6 divided by 2 times 6 minus 2. You first do the shut in the parenthesis, which is 4. Then you cut 6 in half, which is 3. 3 times 4 equals 12. 12 is the amount of victims found below the ground in 25 degrees 24 minutes 35.97 seconds south, 49 degrees 16 minutes 2.01 seconds west. I be scraping the deodorant off my girl's armpit with my teeth like filling out of an Oreo. Hi Carter. We at Oreo love this tweet. Can we have your permission to use it on our socials? That tweet. I learned how to draw in the Bloons official art style. Ninja Kiwi better follow my demands or else I'll not be held responsible for the evil that will be unleashed. How's life going? Me, yeah, it's okay I guess. Kids playing in the 1930s. No cell phones or iPads, just kids living in the moment. Inspiring. Lawmakers propose letting Massachusetts prisoners donate organs for reduced sentences. Watch. First pens transplant surgery in the US, carried out in Boston. Bulks are overrepresented in Massachusetts prisons and jails. Why is the prince always with an underage girl? I wish we could go back in time so I could buy you. Hush, kids, it's not dad anymore. When dad comes home with the milk. New Harry Potter game looks wild. You've discovered a new creature. Please enter a slur for its race. Press to spit on inferior life forms. Christians, stop performing exorcisms. The demon has entered the human body, and it is not your right to terminate it. Life begins at possession. Please. A second balloon has hit Montana. This is clearly a sin. Things you can say in both math class, bed. This is not the way I learned it in elementary school. Hello. Never mind. 8. Sorry I backed off and immediately lost interest in talking to women. Hey again. Happy Thanksgiving. Where's Donald? The time Jack Nicholson tricked Ray Charles into thinking he was getting a heat job from Diana Ross. Expert marriage tip. On your day off, bring your wife breakfast in bed. This lets her know it's time for her to make your breakfast. Hey, if you're not gay, my friend thinks you're cute. Here's her number. And if you are gay, here's mine. Jesus cured 2 blind people. Mr. Beast cured 1,000 blind people. Jesus fed 5,000 people. Mr. Beast fed 10,000 people in his Thanksgiving 2021 video alone and thousands more in other projects. Jesus. 12 followers. Mr. Beast. 130 million followers. Mr. Beast clears Jesus by every stat.